Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for major global markets and commodities. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we'll try to find out the trading behavior of these instruments and try to find out the entries and target points where we can make profit today by trading these instruments. We'll look into Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100, UK 100, Germany 40, Nifty, and also gold, silver, and oil and natural gas. So do watch till the end and do note the levels. Definitely by trading as per the levels, you can make some profit out of the moves today. So let's start the day with gold first. And before we start, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can stay tuned with the latest analysis. Gold, now let's start the day with gold right now trading at 1930 levels, and if you look, see, this is the daily charts for gold, and you can find that this kind of squeeze which is trying to happen here, and you can see that this is a 20 period moving average trying to give it a little resistance at 1935. At the same time, the level at 1920 trying to provide a strong support. So probably today again we might see trading in between these zone, that is 1935 to 1920. Any breakout beyond, above and below will be a good indicator that how it is trying to behave. If it breaks out, see, if it breaks beyond 1940, definitely that is the level I will recommend you to go long. In fact, today for the day, you see it trading above 1935, yes, you can go long there also. Probably beyond that it may try to break strongly on the upside. So if it trades about 1935, you can go for a target of 1937 and 1940. This zone between 1937 and 1940 is very important for gold. If it breaks this, we may see a strong breakout on the upside. Now look at this, what it is trying to do here. See, this was the rise, it is getting stabilized here. Now it is looking forward for an up move, possibly. That is what is my expectation, and that is why I will be looking forward for the level at 1940, 1941. If it breaks this, we can see a strong up move on gold, so I'll be watchful of that. Daily stochastic not saying anything, and MACD is still on sell side. See, it is still on sell, trying to converge and cross over. So if it crosses over, we may see a strong breakout on gold. Now this is just on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts and try to find. Now look at the 4-hour charts too. Here too 1935 levels are showing a strong resistance zone from the 150 period moving average. At the same time, the support at 1930 coming in strongly out there. So yes, one can try to initiate a short entry here, but I think in between 1930 to 1935 we have to be cautious. Below 1930, if it breaks 1930, rather you can take a short entry at around 1928, where you can expect 1925 and then 1920 levels. So in between somewhere here 1925 to 20, somewhere here it will try to achieve. So one can take a short entry at 1928 and expect it to drop till towards 1925, 1922 and 1920 levels. You can also see that, see, highs have been seen, retracement, lower highs, and now it is trying to retrace again. So possibly if it breaks 1928, one can go short, and then we can find that 1920 definitely should provide a support on the downside. And I think it is trying to squeeze out a bit, it is trying to consolidate a bit before trying to show a move up there. So I'll be waiting for a breakout on the upside. A good breakout move for going long on gold is above 1940 levels only, but for the day you can go long above 1935 itself. See, daily stochastic overbought here, looking downwards, and MACD is just crossed over and still on buy side. This is on the 4-hour charts, and if we look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts too, the story is more or less same here. So yes, you can go short below 1928 and go long above 1935. These are the two levels we have found. Above 1935, 1937 and 1940 are the targets. Below 1928, 1925, 1922 and 1920 are the targets. Any move below, beyond 1940 and 1920 will be a good indication to go short or remain short for the entire week. That is what I will expect. So trade accordingly. Now this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at silver. Look at the daily charts for silver. It appears silver might give a stronger down move if it breaks beyond this zone at 2430. Rather, I will say 2440 itself is good. If it breaks 2440, which is a very strong support zone, I think breaking 2440, one can expect a sharp down move on silver. So that is what we can expect, that it may give you a very sharp move today if it breaks below 2440. So go short at 2435, or rather I will say 2430, and expect it to hit 2400, and in fact this time it can go well below 2400 also. So be very cautious with your positions here. Any breakout, now look at this, it is trying to form this, any breakout beyond this zone as 2470 today, I will recommend you to go long there, else till the time it is below 2470, 2460, you can remain short. That is what it appears here. Stochastic not signaling anything, MACD is still on sell, but from here it has to converge, which is not converging, it is still showing trading in red. RSI not showing any signs there. Now look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour charts, it is trying to show some consolidatory moves, and that is why I recommend not to trade between 2440 and 2460. These two numbers are very important for silver. I have always been saying 2440 may provide little support, and 2460 should be a good resistance. Now again these two numbers are coming into picture. Now look at this, the flow here, the flow is towards downside, however there is a support coming into picture here. So breaking out this support at 2440, I think that will be a good level to go short. So keep a little cushion and one can go short. And for a target of 2435, 2430, this number at 2430 should be a support. Then below that 2420 should come into picture. So be watchful, be careful, and trade with stop loss. Put a short entry at 2440. At the same time, one can go long about 2460, where you can expect, see, beyond 2460 one can consider that this might try to reverse a bit towards 2480 levels. So trade accordingly. Stochastic is not showing any signs. MACD is still on sell, but little bit divergent on red side, so we may see it diverging. Similarly, on the 3-hour charts, it is almost the same, lower highs are trying to form, and that is why level at 2460 is going to remain important. If it breaks this, yes, it might go long, it might rise, and level at 2440 it might drop. So don't trade between 2440 to 2460. Beyond 2460, the next target is 2470, 2480, and below 2440 the next target is 2435, 2430. These two levels are going to be important. Then 2420 will come into picture, and a larger no trading zone for silver for the week is beyond 2420 and 2480 levels. So below and above, yes, definitely one can remain long or short for the week. So trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at oil. This is the 3-hour charts for oil. You can find that there is a support at around $103 levels. Beyond 103, we may see a little rise, and breaking 103, one can expect it to come back till towards 102, which is going to be a support. And see, $100 level is the immediate support, which is a very strong support. Till the time it remains above 100, we can expect it to rise. So yes, it appears beyond 103, we can expect it to head towards 106, but with a little strength. Why I am saying so? See, stochastic here looking upwards, strongly overbought, and hence we can see a little consolidation here. So it may try to come back till towards 103 once again, and from there we can watch out where to go long or not. MACD wide divergent here too on the 3-hour charts. MACD is wide divergent, so probably from here it has to converge a bit, and that is why I think the high has been done, and we have to exercise a little constraint while going long here on oil. Now look at the 4-hour charts. Now this is the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you can find that this is the long term trading channel in which it was trading, bearish channel in which it was trading. Now this has come out of this channel, and definitely there is a support resistance on the 4-hour chart at $105 levels. So any move beyond 105, that will be an indication to go long, and yes, below 103 we can expect a little drop. In between 105 and 103 we have to exercise a little cost constraint, and above 105 the next target is towards 106, and below 103 the next target is towards 102, and then it may break also on the downside, but we have to be cautious here. Let's have a look more into detail. See, there is a little resistance on 105. That is what we have seen. It is overbought on the stochastic on the 4-hour charts. MACD is still wide and divergent, indicating strong bullishness there, and RSI not showing any signs on the 4-hour charts. Now look at the daily charts here. See, on the daily charts, last three candles, if you look at higher lows, also look at the bottom here. So yes, this zone at 98 is very very important. That is what I had told many a times before, that with the support at this may try to give it a little rise out there. Now look at this on the daily charts also. On the upside there is a resistance at 108. So probably also now 108 is the top of this channel, and it is trying to squeeze, it is trying to uh, trade in a narrowing triangle zone. Also look at this. This is the 20 period moving average, giving it a little resistance at around 104.5 levels. So beyond, that is why I say beyond 105, it may try to see, it has the potential to go till towards 108. That is point number one, and probably it may try to hit that zone. If not today, then tomorrow or day after tomorrow, it may try to hit 108, 110. Any move beyond will be a good indication that it is going to trade or rise or drop. Else, what it is trying to do, and beyond 108 or 110, what it is trying to do is to consolidate a bit and trade in a narrowed zone. So then it may again try to come back to towards 97, 98. So I'll be watchful and be alert and not to take a position in between these levels, that is 108 to 95, rather a broad trading zone here. So for the day, it appears beyond 105 one can go long, and in fact if you see it trading at 103, one can try to initiate a long entry there and expect it to rise. See, daily stochastic trading at the bottom here, probably we may see a little rise. That is what we have already seen. This is the previous candle. The fresh candle has to start. The MACD is still on sell and it is trying to converge and crossover. So on oil, if you, so the only probable long entry is beyond 105 there for the day. Only long entry is beyond 105, and from here probably once the next candle start, I'll see where it starts and see. If you see it trading below 102, one can go short and one can expect that it is trying to go below $100 levels. So below 102, yes, you can go short there and expect it to drop till towards $100 and $98. It may try to break this zone probably if it continues to do so. And on the upside, if you see it trading above 105, yes, you can go long for 106 and 108. These two levels are going to be important, and then beyond 110. So yes, in between 105 and 103, don't try to take a entry there. Below 103, still there will be a little resistance at 102, and below 102 we can expect it to drop towards the confirm entry is below 102, where you can expect $100 levels and $98 levels, and in fact it can go well below those levels also. And above 105, one can expect it to hit 106, 108, 110 levels. In between 102 and 105, still one can expect a short, one can take a short entry at around $103 levels for a target of 102, but it only if it is going down, and at the same time if it is trying to reverse between 103 and 105, it may try to trade a bit. So stay cautious there also. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. The NG on the daily charts has definitely come out of this consolidating zone and now trying to give a breakout. At the same time, it has also given higher lows and higher highs and lower lows with the pivot at around 5.78 zone. So with the pivot at around 5.78, it is trying to trade between 5.84 and 5.7 levels. So I think it may try to come back, and if you see it trading below 5.78, we have to take a short entry there, but still the downside is little bit less there. Now look at the daily stochastic, it is overbought here. MACD is divergent and still on buy, and RSI is overbought, near to overbought, may enter into overbought zone. Now let's have a look with the help of 4-hour charts also. See, on the 4-hour charts too, NG is coming out of this, where previous three candles have shown lower highs and higher lows, and now it is trying to trade upwards. So with the support at around 5.8, one can expect that we may see a little bullish moves on NG here, and it can try to head towards 5.9 and beyond that also we can expect $6 levels as well. So trade accordingly. With the support at 5.8, one can go long on NG, but at the same time if you see it coming towards 5.78 and breaking 5.78 and below levels, it may try to head again towards 5.7, which is a strong support, and below that we can see a strong break. However, till the time it remains above 5.8, one can expect it to rise. So don't trade between 5.78 and $5.8 levels. MACD is trading in a buy zone. Stochastic is looking upwards there. Looking at 3 hour, on the 3 hour charts too, the story is more or less same. It is trying to come out of this support at 5.8. With the support at 5.8, it is trying to give green candles. However, see, the highs are also limited here, so I'll be watchful here, but it can try to achieve 5.9 before looking forward to a drop. Because why drop? Because this is overbought right now, and hence a little drop can be expected. Stochastic is comfortable. MACD is trading in buy, but trading parallel and with very little sign of any rise there. So considering this, let me directly give you the trading levels here. So one can take a long entry and one can remain long on NG till the time it trades above $5.8 levels. Above 5.8, one can expect that it may try to hit 5.88, 5.9. These two levels are important. It may try to hit this zone, and if it breaks 5.9, we can expect 5.95, the next support, and then 5 points, and then $6 levels, which is going to be a stronger resistance, which is trying to resist since long here. At the same time, a probable short entry is below 5.78, where you can expect it to head towards 5.75, 5.7. So in till 5.7, it has got its strong support. Any break below 5.7, one can definitely remain short, and one can expect 5.6, 5.55, 5.5 levels on NG. So trade accordingly and take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nifty. Now look at the charts for Nifty. I told you in my weekly analysis that beyond 17,750, it may try to hit this zone at 18,100. Now it is again trading at a critical junction, standing at a critical junction. 18,100 is going to be a little bit resistance. See, this is the upward limit of this trading channel. Beyond this, we can expect 18,350 levels. So I'll be watchful here, and I'll be cautious here too. Now this is on the weekly charts. Let me show you on the daily charts what it is trying to do today. See, on the daily chart, 17,600. See, we have seen the previous candle from 17,600 to 18,100, close to 18,100 levels. Now you can see the base here is on the one single red candle out there, and yes, this was the consolidating zone with the upward support. So yes, it is given a strong breakout for maybe for the SDFC merger and for the strong move in bank Nifty. However, it is broken out of this channel. It is trading with a strong up move there. Now see, previous two candles, higher highs, higher, the body size is consistently increasing. However, can you consider this just as a building which is based on a very thin base? So probably it has to strengthen its base, and it may try to come back down on a bit. That is what is my expectation, and we can expect Nifty to come back again below 18,000 levels probably. And that is why I say one can take a short entry today in Nifty at 18,100, these levels, and I think the opening should be a very strong level. But yes, if you see it trading beyond 18,200, one can definitely expect it to rise. Beyond 18,200, we will expect it to hit 18,350 levels. So yes, trade accordingly. Only long entry is beyond 18,200. Till the time it is below 18,200, I'll expect it to hit 18,000 levels, and in fact it can try to drop a bit from there also. See, it is strongly overbought on daily stochastic, and hence a little bit cool down is required. MACD wide divergent, but still in buy. RSI near to overbought zones here on the 4-hour chart. Now this is the 4-hour charts for Nifty, and you can find 18,150 levels. From here it is trying to create a symmetry out there, and hence the next stop should be at around 18,050 levels. That is what we can expect, that it may try to come back till towards 18,050 and then breaking 18,000. Yes, if it breaks 18,000, you can expect it to hit 17,900. So I'll expect in the next few candles it may try to hit 17,900 levels, and trade accordingly. Take your positions accordingly. And yes, see, it has to form a symmetry, it has to cover this up till here. So probably from here we can expect a downtrend on Nifty, at least. If not this, it may try to come back till towards this zone at 17,800. So I'll be watchful while taking any long position here. It is extremely overbought on the 4-hour charts, and hence Nifty can be sold out here. One can expect it to drop. MACD may start converging from here and crossover. It is extremely overbought on RSI as well. Look at the 3-hour charts. It is also trying to see, this is a reversal candle here, and with this as reversal, it is trying to drop. So the next stop is definitely towards 18050 levels, 18020 levels. It may try to come back till this zone between 18050 18020, and from there the next destination should be at around 17950 and 17900. Below that it can try to head towards 17800 also. So yes, it has to cover this journey till towards 17800. I will be watchful. It can try to drop today or tomorrow possibly, but yes, it can try to head towards this zone. MACD still wide divergent on buy side, and stochastic overbought on the 3-hour charts as well. It's RSI overbought on the 3-hour charts as well. So yes, in some, Nifty is strongly extremely overbought, and yes, it needs a drop, and probably I'll be looking forward to a target at around 17950 17900 zone. If not today, by tomorrow probably we may be looking at this target for Nifty. So take your positions accordingly. Any long entries only beyond 18200. Till the time you see it below 18200, one can expect it to consistently drop, and one can expect that it is going to head towards 18050 18020 first targets, and then 17950 17900 as the second target. Then 17800 will also come into picture. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US30. See, US30 on the 3-hour charts coming out of this consolidation zone in which it has traded since for multiple candles between 34700 to 34800, rather I'll say 34900. And yes, it is trying to come out of this zone between 34700 850 and trading out of this zone now for a little long. This is the second red candle, and from here if you see it trading above 34900, one can go long here, and one can expect it to rise. So any long entry beyond, in fact I'll say 34920, if you see it trading above 34920, one can expect that it may try to rise strongly, and there is lot much of gap out there which it may try to fulfill. How far it could go, the next resistance zone, next target should come into picture at around 35200 35250 zone. So probably if you see it trading above 35 34900 920 levels, yes, you can go long there, and else it may try to come back. See, here it has got its resistance at 35000 and a support at 34800. In between these 200 points, we have to be little bit cautious here. See, stochastic on the 3-hour charts extremely overbought, and MACD has come into a buy zone here. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at on the 4-hour charts too, it may look at the 4-hour charts here. You can find that this is the 20 and 50 period moving average at around 34920, giving it a little resistance. So probably breaking this, one can definitely remain long, and one can expect it to rise. It can head till towards 35200 levels if it trades and breaks beyond 35000 for sure. So yes, you can go long above 34920 levels, and one can expect it to rise. Else what it is trying to do, it may try to come back till towards, it may try to come back to its base, which is at around 34780 levels. So it may try to hit this zone at 34780 before looking forward to any rise. Now look at this on the 4-hour charts too. It is trying to trade in this channel. The high is being done, so the bottom for this channel is again at around 34700. So first target till the time it remains below 34920, one can expect, rather in fact, see, the high of this channel is at around 34970. So probably it may try to swing it a bit here, and a probable trading zone between 34700 to 35000 is what it appears here on US30 chart. Look at this, is extremely overbought on the stochastic, and MACD is just trying to cross over for a buy here. Right now it was on sell. RSI near to oversold here. Now look at the daily charts. This is the 100 period moving average, giving it a little resistance, and this is at around 34950 levels. At the same time, if you look at 347,600 is the support from the 20 period moving average, and 34700 is the support from this channel. Now it has created this. See, this is trying to do higher lows and lower highs is what we can see. So the high for the day is at around 35,000 and the low is at around 34,700. Any breakout above and below probably will decide the direction for US 30. It is trying to trade within this zone with a moderate move. See, the stochastic is trading near to bottom and looking upwards from here. So any breakout beyond 34,920, 950, one can go long for 35,000, 35,200. In fact, it can try to hit beyond this also. Now look at this, the previous three last week we have seen. So now the high for this channel, if it continues to rise beyond 35,000, the next target is at around 35,180, 35,200. So I'll be watchful there. It can try to uh, trade in green. If it crosses beyond 35,000, definitely nothing will stop it till 35,200. At the same time, downside support coming into picture at 34,700. MACD trying to converge and crossover. Now this crossover is important. If it crosses over, we may see some red candles coming in here soon. And yes, probably don't trade between 34,800 and 34,920 levels. Below 34,800 you can expect it is going to head towards 34,700, 650 levels, and beyond that you can see a sharper drop also. Above 34,920 we can expect 34,970, 35,000, and beyond that 35,200 should come into picture. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 100. See, US 100 on the daily charts, you can find that it is trading near to highs here, only breaking this zone at 15,150, 15,170 I will say. You can go long there beyond 15,170, and one can expect that it is going to give you another green candle, which is going to be a sharper green candle. It may try to head towards 15,400 also. If it trades beyond 15,200, nothing will stop it till 15,400 level. So be cautious, be alert there. See, on the downside there is support for US 100 at around 14,900, 14,850 zone, and in fact at 14,800 it is going to be a stronger support. So yes, I'll be looking forward for it to consolidate a bit. I'll be looking forward for it to give a red candle there. I'll be looking forward for it to head till towards 14,900 probably if it continues to drop from here. But the daily stochastic looking upwards, and MACD are still on buy side trying to converge from here. So I'll be watchful there. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, see the candle size is diminishing here, indicating that bulls are trying to lose the control out there, or bulls are losing the grip out there, and that is why probably from here we can expect it to come back till towards 15,000 levels and 14,950 levels, and I won't be surprised if it come back till towards 14,850 also. So right now, I think probably it may try to come back till towards 15,000 till the time it remains below 15,200. Yes, you can expect it to drop a bit, and from there we'll see how it behaves there at this zone. But yes, it has to come back to the 14,800 also probably if it continues to drop. So I'll be watchful today. Any long entry is only beyond 15,200. Till the time it remains below 15,200, we can expect it to drop. 4-hour stochastic is overbought. MACD is just crossed over and still are in trading in a buy zone. So yes, this is one indicator which is giving a opposite signal, which is indicating that still there could be a rise here on Nasdaq 100. Look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, so yes, if you see it trading beyond, now as I said, 15,170 is a very good level. Beyond 15,170 one can definitely remain long on Nasdaq 100. One can expect that it is going to hit 15,200, 15,280, 15,350, 15,400 levels can also be expected. If it continues to trade above 15,170 levels, one can remain long. So right now it is overbought on the 3-hour stochastic as well. See, extremely overbought, looking downwards. So couple of green red candles we can expect. MACD, yes, it is trading with wide divergence still in buy. RSI is in comfortable zone. So as I said, trade only above 15,170. Beyond that, one can remain long on Nasdaq 100. The nearest resistance at 15,200 will come into picture, and definitely beyond 15,200 we may see another green candle. We may see a stronger rise towards 15,280, 15,350, 15,400. On the downside, yes, breaking this zone at below 15,170, 15,200, I will expect it to break towards 15 100 zone first target, 15050 second target, then 14950 and 14900 to come into picture. So take your positions accordingly. Now this is all for US 100. Let's have a look at UK 100. See UK 100 on the 3-hour charts, you can see it is looking downwards from here, and but getting a strong support at 7540. I had always told 7540 is a strong support and 7600 is a strong resistance. So I'll be watchful if it trades below 7540. I will recommend you to go short at 7540. Then the next target is 7520, 7500 and 7480. Now look at this, it is inclining downwards and hence probably a little bit bearishness can be expected. Also look at this, so probably yes, it is indicating a little drop can be expected. I'll expect it to drop below 7540. Then the target is towards 74520 and 7500. On the upside, breaking 7560, and rather I will say, see if it breaks here at this zone between 7560, you can target 7580 and beyond levels. So still one a definitive long for the day is above 7580 only. See, it has come back to sell side on the MACD, so be cautious there. Looking at the 4-hour chart, on the 4-hour charts, it appears we are going to look at a strong break on FTSE 100. See, it has consolidated here, it has given lower lows, it is trying to come back below these levels. For the day, I think yes, a definitely short entry can be taken below 7540. One can expect it to drop towards 7520, 7500, and in fact we can see sharper red candles on the upside. 7560, above 7560 one can take a long entry. That is what it appears, but right now that we may see a good drop on UK 100. MACD not showing anything, MACD showing still on sell side, stochastic not showing anything. Now this is on the 4-hour charts. Let's have a look at the daily charts there. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, it is indicative that it is trying to come back at 7500, and from there we will see how it behaves. Probably it may try to come back till towards 7450 and 7400 levels. So be cautious, be alert there. Right now any long entry is beyond 7560, where you can expect 7580, and beyond 7580 it will be acting strongly bullish, where we can expect a strong rise. Don't trade between 7560 and 7540 levels. And yes, stochastic near to overbought. MACD is trying to converge and crossover, so I'll be watchful. And yes, below 7540 you can go short for 7520, 7500 and below levels. And on the upsides, above 7560 one can take a long entry for 7580 and plus levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Germany 40. Now this is Germany 40's daily chart, and on the daily chart you can find that first thing, see, the last few candles has given it a very strong support at around 14350 zone, and with this as support it is trying to give you higher highs. So probably one thing that it is trying to trade in this zone, and the high for the day is at around 14580, 14600. Still I will not recommend you to go long till it is above 14600. So yes, now see, this is the larger channel in which it is trading. If you consider the next high should be at around 14700, so if it breaks 14600 one can definitely go long for 14700 levels. Now look at the daily stochastic is almost trading at bottom, and hence a long or buy cannot be denied. MACD is still trying to converge and crossover for a sell. However, right now on a buy side, on the 4-hour charts you'll see there is a support here at around 14450, 14500. So these are two quick supports. Breaking 14500 one can go short here, and one can expect that if 14500 is taken, probably we may see it coming down till towards 14400 and below levels. It is trying to trade with a very narrow zone right now. Any long entry is suggested only once it breaks beyond 14600, then the target is going to be high. We can expect 14700 and plus levels, as it may try to trade in between this zone, that is between 14600 to 14500. And in fact, rather don't take a position between 14600 and 14500. Any drop below 14500 will try to bring it back towards the here. This is the 100 period 4-hour chart, which is giving it a support at around 14350 levels, which may be a support again. On a 4-hour stochastic is overbought, and MACD has just crossed over for a buy on a 4-hour chart probably, but I'll be looking forward at it is overbought on the stochastic. Now look at the 3-hour chart. On the 3-hour chart, it appears that it may try to come back till here, which is at around 14,470, which it may try to achieve before looking forward to a rise. Beyond 14,470, we can expect 14,450 to provide a support, and below 14,450, you can expect a strong drop. So probably below 14,500, one can try to initiate a short entry, but still the probable support at 14,450 and 14,400 will come into picture only. And yes, it can try to come back till here also, which is at around 14,350, 14,370 levels before looking forward to a rise. Right now it is trading in this channel and higher highs, at the same time the lows are, so it is kind of expanding in nature, and probable drop can also be expected. At the same time, the high for the day is at around 14,620 levels. On the 3-hour charts, it is overbought and looking downwards, and a few red candles can be expected. MACD not showing any signs there. And coming back to the daily charts once again, now look at the daily charts. An interesting crossover on MACD on from the simple moving average 50 and 20 is happening. There is a crossover indicating that the 20 period simple moving average is now trying to is a level above the 50 period moving average, indicating a near term bullishness on uh, here at Germany 40. The support, now this is the support at 14,400. Only if it breaks this, and only if it breaks 14,300, I'll be recommending to go short. But yes, that is also a indication that probably below 14,500 one can go short for 14,450 and 14,400 zone. It may try to achieve 14,400 before looking forward to rise, and below 14,350 definitely we can see a stronger drop. Any long entry above 14,600 can be taken. Remember, Germany stochastic is trading at bottom and MACD is still on buy side. So be careful. Don't trade between 14,500 and 600. Take a short entry below 14,500 for a little drop there. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side for global markets and commodities. If you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel, and also you can reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries. My next mentorship batch is starting on 11th of April. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.